I'm John Batchelor, johnbatchelorShow.com, our Debrief. Simon Constable of Dow Jones is here with me. The job number. Now, Simon has a job, and I have a job. However, within the last several days, we've learned that the job loss number for November was so bad and so shocking, we didn't find anybody cynical enough to say, I expected worse. This was bad enough so that we can project several quarters out to perhaps a 10% rate. Do you hear that, Simon? And can it get worse?
It can get worse. I definitely hear 10%. It can get worse. And that was just the November number. And it used to be, like last year or the year before, if you made it through Thanksgiving, you pretty much had your job for till the new year, because bosses just really didn't like to cut you in between, Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's all gone. Now it's job losses are going to come really thick, really fast, and it's just going to go on and on and on. I don't see an end of this for months. And I wish I could, because I'd love to report some really nice.
Yeah, first quarter 09's gone, second quarter 09's gone. It accelerates now because the losses of jobs in manufacturing mean there'll be losses in service and retail, and then we lead into the sectors that are hard to characterize, which is the self-employed or the small businesses that don't show up on the jobs report. As we go forward, let's turn back to Detroit. Detroit was at the centerpiece of the hearings in Congress last week. What I heard at the end of the week was, once that jobless number came in, Detroit's going to get everything at once. Is that a good thing, Simon?
Well, I don't think that was a good thing. I don't think it was a good thing for a lot of reasons, but let's go back to why it seemed to work, is because the auto company executives were saying, oh my goodness, if you let us go to bankruptcy, then every job in the upper Midwest will be eliminated.
Right.
But that wasn't really going to happen. It was only going to be a reorganization, which would meant debts would be eliminated, and maybe you'd get a Japanese sign saying Honda or Toyota above the factory that did say GM or Ford. Is it a good thing? I think not. I think it's bad. These companies are not working. They haven't worked for decades, and to prop them up just keeps propping up a bad, ill company. What needs is cleansing. I know John Tamney on your show likes to use the word cleansing. What it basically means is, let the company stall and then get rid of the bad and keep the good and then move on.
The story was bad enough with the banks in disastrous shape and with the government throwing cash at people who've lost billions upon billions. The story now just turned to Main Street with the job losses. Ladies and gentlemen, Simon and I, listening to our professionals, tell you right now, if you've got a job, it's a recession. If you don't have a job, it's a depression. I'm John Batchelor with Simon Constable, johnbatchelorshow.com. Good night.